morning, everyone. Necessary precautions should be taken to protect from heat and heat wave. Advisory issued by the district administration, Charkhi Dadri. Deputy Commissioner Munish Sharma has appealed to the people of the district to take necessary precautions to protect from heat and heat wave, and he instructed all the major departments to make people aware about the heat wave and extreme heat so that citizens can protect themselves from heat wave. He had said that the heat wave increasing day by day as the instruction of the disaster and management department advisory have also been issued by departments like health department, electricity, education department, panchayat department, labor department, women and child development department, and animal husbandry departments. It is the important for people to note about the advisory of the departments. He instructed the officials to run awareness campaign about this advisory. Due to the heat, the deputy commissioner has instructed the officials to keep an eye on the heat wave situation in the state and district, make every possible effort to reduce the ill effects of heat wave. It is also important to make the public aware to avoid the adverse effects related to heat wave. He has instructed the Women and Child Development Department to be special attention to infant children below 5 years of age, pregnant and lactating mothers, should elderly people, so that they can be saved from dehydration. He has instructed the health department to make arrangements for essential medicines. He had said that there should be provision for adequate supply of ORS packets, essential medicines, liquid ice packs, life-saving medicines at health centers and Anganwadi centers. Install cooler CTRE at the health center, CHC, PHC apart from beds as per requirement. In the heat stroke room, there should be arrangement of cold water at CHC and PHC as availability on hospitals. PHC, CHC should have adequate stock of ORS and liquids. Essential medicines should be available at primary health center, community health centers, and district hospital की emergency services running smoothly 24 hours. The Deputy Commissioner has instructed the Panchayat Raj Department to keep in mind the working hours and make arrangements for adequate drinking water, and said at the workplace to protect ANIRGA works from extreme heat during the day. He directed the Electricity Corporation to make provision for power backup during power cuts so that uninterrupted power supply is available. Labor department should conduct training with construction industries, commercial establishments regarding heat wave related illness. He directed the education department to reschedule school timings as per the instructions of the government and department to avoid the extreme heat wave in the afternoon. Schools can start early and close before noon. Clean drinking water should be arranged in all schools and educational institutions. Public health department has been directed to make people aware about water conservation. Tell people not to waste vehicles with drinking water. Stop wastage of water. Mustard and wheat procurement should be done with full transparency. CTM and STM Jitendra Kumar visited the Procurement Center of Bond and reviewed the procurement process. STM said that procurement should be done with full transparency. He listened to the problem of farmers and commission agents seriously and directed the concerned officers to resolve them so that there should be no problem in crop sale in the market. STM instructed the officers of the procurement agency to ensure that heap of mustard which is Cullen is immediately purchased by loading along with the arrangements of electricity and water in the market. Farmers should not face any kind of problem. There should be proper arrangements for water and electricity. All the arrangements including electricity, water and lifting should be better. He appealed to the farmers and called upon them to dry and clean the mustard and bring it to the market so that the procurement agencies do not face any problem. Along with this procurement work, the lifting work should also be done smoothly so that the procurement work continues uninterrupted in the market. Applications invited for MSME National Awards 2024 last date 13 May. The Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises MSME Government of India has invited applications for the National MSME Awards 2024. This award will be given to those MSME units of the country which are performing excellently in the manufacturing and service sector, are technically proficient and are contributing to exports. Special categories have also been fixed for women, scheduled caste, tribe and Divyang entrepreneurs and the wards. The spokesperson said that due to the intact and scheme being given to the MMES sector by the Haryana government, this is the golden opportunity for the units of the state to make their presence felt on the national stage. There are total 44 awards, out which 12 awards are for manufacturing entrepreneurship, 9 awards for service entrepreneurship, 14 awards for special category of enterprises including women entrepreneurship, SCS, ST category, Divyang category entrepreneurs from NER status, and 9 awards for institutional sports to MSME. The entrepreneur category awards will carry a trophy, certificate, prize money, rupee 1 to 3 lakh. Eligible MSMEs will submit online applications in the respective category. An entrepreneur can apply for the more than one category of award. The last date to apply is 13 May 2025 and applications will be accepted only through online dashboard esme.gov.ems. The office of MSc can be contacted. Special grant is being given by the Fisheries Department to the unemployed of scheduled caste. The Fisheries Department is providing financial assistance in the form of the grants to the people of scheduled caste and the welfare of scheduled caste family under Fisheries Sector Special Component Scheme. In this grant of rupee 50,000 per hectare and 50% of the actual pledge amount is provided to the scheduled caste person for taking the panchayat pond on lease for fish farming in the first year. At the same time, 40% and lease amount for second and subsequent years or maximum for 40,000 per hectare will be given as subsidy to contracts for fish catching from notified voters, and 50% of the accepted bid to the headquarter, including stove, gas stove, utensils, etc., up to maximum limit of 5 lakhs 60% and maximum amount of rupee 36,000 beneficiary on purchase of headquarter worth 60,000 on fertilizers and feed, 60% of total cost of 150,000 per hectare and amount of rupee 90,000 per hectare, which is less 60% and amount of 24,000 per beneficiary, whichever as lands on purchase of not worth 40,000 for fish farming will be given as subsidy. The spokesperson of the district administration informed that under the initiative scheme, the department is giving 40 to 60% subsidy on pond improvement, purchase of fertilizers, carts and nets, as well as installation of solar system for fish farming. At the state level, subsidy is being given to the fish farmers on various fish farming activities under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana by the Fisheries Department. Under this scheme, the maximum expenditure on construction of new pond and fertilizers for freshwater fish farming is rupee 11 lakh, and maximum expenditure on construction of new pond and fertilizers for saltwater fish farming is rupee 14 lakh, in which 40% subsidy is given for general category and 60% for scheduled caste and women. Under activities of Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, such as cold store, feed mill, refrigerated vehicle, motorcycle and ice box, cycle and ice box, bioflop and RAS, a provision of 40% subsidy has been made for general category and 60% for scheduled caste and women on establishment of unit etc. To enable fish farmers to do fish farming properly, training in fish farming is provided by the department as per the state scheme. The minimum age of the beneficiary must be 18 years, permanent resident of Haryana state and employed and trained in fish farming from a government institution. Application for getting benefit under any item can be made through Saral portal. आर्मी रिक्रूटमेंट ऑफिस चरखी दादरी, कर्नल की संदीप, डायरेक्टर आर्मी रिक्रूटमेंट ऑफिस Charkhi Dadri have informed that 21 April 2025 to 30 April 2025 and the ceremony will be organized for the all selected candidates, 765 candidates of all category, and they will be sent to the regiment centers for training by giving them appointment letter. So take care, bye, see ya, and thank you very much for this watching PPT News.